Hi, Lizzie.
Hi.
It says officially we have gone live. Welcome everybody who's watching us on playback. We're just going to talk a little bit for a few seconds to allow anyone who's on YouTube to get here as well, especially the ones that are watching the ads that YouTube put out there. Sometimes they put these little ads up and you can't do anything, so you have to wait for a few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome, folks, to our next hosted cruise announcements, which we are so excited about, Lizzie, aren't we?
I know this is a good one. I'm really excited about this one.
Now, please ask us any questions you have. I'm just going to. Most people are pretty well joining us now. I think if you've watched the ads, apologise about that. That's what YouTube do. And we're giving you an opportunity to join us anyway. And if you're watching on playback, thank you for being patient. We are going to go straight to the information about the cruise. So, Lizzie, please tell everybody about the cruise, the next hosted cruise, and first of all, who's going to be hosting this?
Well, I'm going to be hosting, and we are going in search of the Northern Lights in November next year, 1st of November, on Ambassador Ambience.
There we go. I mean, this is we've been told from Steve. Steve has said he gets so many calls about a bucket list cruise, the search for the Northern Lights, and this is exactly the time of year to go and try and find the Northern Lights. So, 1st of November, that is 2024. So it's not this year; it is next year, and it is on. There she is, the Ambassador Ambience. Because Ambassador have two ships at the moment, because I'm hosting on their sister ship, the Ambition, on Friday, which I cannot wait.
Yeah.
So this particular cruise, Lizzie, it's 14 nights, which is
It is.
fantastic. And it is going from Tilbury. And I'll talk about Tilbury as well, how that kind of works, because we do get a few questions about Tilbury. So please talk us through this itinerary.
Okay. So we start off in London Tilbury, and then it's a day at sea, and then we're going to be spending the day in Haugesund, and then the following day in Aylesund, and then we're going to Trondheim, and then we're going to Alta, and then we're going to the lovely Lofton Islands, which I'm really excited to see those. I hear the scenery is spectacular. And then we're going to Narvik, and then Budo, and then Bergen, and then back at London Tilbury. So it's going
Right.
to be a fantastic 14-night cruise.
And there is the map. That is what you're going to do. I mean, that's going to be spectacular, Lizzie. The scenery is going to be incredible. And the Northern
Yeah.
Lights, I mean, the search for the Northern Lights, the photographs, we're going to have to do some kind of photographic competition, on that. I think that
I
it just
know.
came to the top of my head now, but I think of all the cruises to do a photographic competition. We're talking to Steve's about that as well, because I think who can get the best Northern Lights photo or something like that, that could be really
Yeah,
cool.
that's a really good idea.
I come up with them occasionally, right? But it's about the deal. End of the day.
It's about
End
the
of the
deal.
day, it's about the deal. And just to let you know, the deposit, by the way, is 10%. Just so you're clear about that, is 10% deposit. This is the deal. Lizzie.
Yes. So an inside cabin is £1,595, with £50 on board credit, and the outside is 1,799, also with £50 on board credit, and then the balcony is £3,049, also with £50 on board credit.
I mean, first of all, that is the solar rate. That is your own cabin. We need to be clear
Yeah,
about that because we're not always clear about that as well. It's a 10% is the deposit of that. So it
it is.
depends on exactly what you want. We have a mixture of those cabins. We really do, yeah. And one other thing, at the moment, you can get the expedition package which is an extra £399. Now that includes all your gratuities and the premium drinks as well.
It
And
does.
that's 14 nights. And we know so many of these premium drinks packages are 60, £70 a day.
Yeah.
So, you
And
know,
then
we're so
and then gratuities is £6 a day. So gratuities are included in that drinks package.
Yeah.
But if you choose the drinks package as well, you would need to pay £50 extra deposit.
okay. I didn't know that. I would consider that. I really would. Now, that's what you're in search for. Now, I'm sure someone can get a better photograph on that. We'll see. That's a great shot, isn't it? This is spectacular. It really is. And I'll talk about the ship, the Ambience as well, an ambassador, because I have cruised on the Ambience, Lizzie. I've been on the Ambience. I did Scandinavia a year ago. So I've
Wow.
got a couple. These are a couple of my photographs which I got. That's top deck. There she is, parked up, looking absolutely gorgeous. Now this is centre court. Now centre court is it's tennis time, isn't it, at the moment? So
Oh, yes.
that's the atrium, which is centre court, which is a wonderful area to chill and have a nice drink and have entertainment there as well. And you've got the various different floors. I spent quite a bit of time sitting there. This was my cabin. This is the outside cabin, which I really, really do recommend. Yep, cocktail. You have to do the cocktail on board. And if you've got that package, you're going to be able to do that. There she is again. I'll talk about the restaurants as well, specialty restaurants, which I tried. And there's the theatre. Now, can I tell you, the shows are really, really good standard. The entertainment is really good standard. It is classic cruising, isn't it? I would say. And the food, again, is wonderful. The specialty restaurants. I ate in the Sea and Grass restaurant, and it was under £20, and the courses just kept coming. And you've also got the Saffron. I think the Saffron's under £20 as well. I highly recommend their specialty restaurants. They're really worth doing, yeah. And they've also got Chef's Table. Again, under £100. I think it's under £90 for Chef's Table. And that's a whole evening. It's a whole night. Fantastic food. Entertainment is wonderful. That's the main theatre. And I really have to say that everywhere I see on all these different groups, they're talking about how great entertainment is. And you get to meet them all because the ship, they're walking around the ship in the morning and having the drinks. But one thing I haven't got a photograph of is the observatory. The observatory on this ship is wonderful. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, Cruising Tips Pete, and you go and you check out the videos there, yeah, you check out the playlist. I have a playlist of videos from this ship, yeah, the solo experience, because they do so much for the solos, and the restaurants and the observatory, Lizzie, is a wonderful place to chill in and look at these incredible views and to search for the Northern Lights. It really is.
Yeah, it's a great trip because I've also been on the ship.
Oh, there you go. Of course you have. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, I was on the ship, but not for very long. But I did get to see the ship, and I spent a night in an inside cabin, which was very spacious with loads of storage. And in my YouTube video of the cabin that I did, I did mention that if you're on a 14-night cruise, this was last year in December, and I said, if you're on a 14-night cruise, you will have no problems with storage. Now I'm going to be able to test 14 nights myself.
And Tilbury. Now, we get lots of questions about Tilbury, for instance, about how to get to Tilbury. Do you know what? Tilbury is a lot easier than you think. Now, this is my tip, yeah? Get to West Ham Station on the tube. And West Ham Station, you get off the tube and you just go across the platform, and then it's the train into Tilbury from there.
Yeah, and that's the train that I took.
And once you get into Tilbury, there is a local bus that takes you to the port, which you can get, or there are taxis, or if you want to, you can pull your case because it's about a 20-minute walk. So
Yes, I
Tilbury,
remember I took a
yeah,
taxi to the ship, but then I walked from the ship back to the station
Tilbury
when I
is a
got back.
lot easier than you think. We've got a lot of people saying hello. If you're on Facebook, by the way, because we don't get to see who you are, please say your name. Then we could, the reason being, otherwise we get Facebook user. Good evening. Good
Oh, there's
evening.
loads of Facebook users. Look at all
Yeah.
of those Facebook users.
Oh, fancy Tilbury. Yeah. Obviously, it always
Yeah,
depends on how local it is, but it's
yeah.
not as difficult as you think. Yeah.
And another
Right.
thing is they do coaches from Victoria Station to the port, and a one-way journey is £23, and a return journey is £44.
Great question. Now, Lizzie, I'm going to go for the deal again.
Oh, you can book
How can they
tonight
book?
with me.
Yeah.
Yes, you can book tonight with me. So you need to email passionforcruises@gmail.com, or you can fill in the inquiry from our website, and I'll grab those this evening to book you this evening.
So the easiest thing I think is the email the easiest thing to email passionforcruises@gmail.com. You'll pick the email up and you can get people who you want to do it. This is the deal. And it's a hosted cruise. So we're going to talk about that. What benefits do you get of a hosted cruise? But that is the most important thing. Now, hosted cruise, Lizzie, a hosted cruise, how would you, I mean, a host is someone who's there it's like a social host to
Yeah.
help make sure you have the best possible cruise possible. We're not reps as such, but that's what we try. We're not there to fix things as such because that's not our job, is it, Lizzie? It's there to make sure that no one is alone if they don't want to, and organize all kinds of events. Now, these are the sort of things that we do, Lizzie. Yeah, do you want to talk through it?
Yes, so it's breakfast club in the morning, and then after breakfast club, we would arrange a meeting point and a time. So what we do 3 days before the cruise, we'll give times and venues on the ship where we're going to be doing these things. So explore the port, we'll go off in groups. If you want, you can meet each other and you can decide where you want to walk off and see if you can find someone to walk off with you. And then obviously we link everyone's bookings together, so we dine in together. And then the really important thing is coffee morning. So every day, normally about 10 o'clock, we all have a place to go to meet up in the morning. And then there's pre-dinner drinks. But the one thing we might not, or we'll have breakfast club every day, but I don't know if I would go to every single breakfast club on this cruise because I might be up at 3 o'clock in the morning looking at the Northern Lights.
What it is with a hosted cruise, it really is dip in and dip out as much as you want. Yeah, the coffee meeting, this is going to be there, which is great. If you need to see Lizzie, she's going to be there. And obviously, you're going to enjoy the entertainment together. Again, the observatory is a wonderful venue for the entertainment. Having seen the shows, and again, if you want to go and see a show together, you can do all these things, but you dip in and dip out as much as you want. But you've got like-minded solos with you. And so you can be as social as you want to be, Lizzie.
Yeah, no, it is fantastic. I really, really enjoyed my my cruise the other day. And it just, you hang out with people doing as much as they want to do with you, going to shows, going, to the bar after the shows, or it's just a fantastic experience.
Yeah, if you do check out the hosted cruises, the information, the response we get is fantastic. It really is, and for our point of view, it's amazing to host the cruises, just to be there and to see everybody having such a fantastic time. We've got a few more comments, Lizzie. I just see what
and
we
also
have.
The most important thing is that Steve's been getting messages for years. When is there going to be Northern Lights cruise? So here you go. This is one for you.
Hi everyone from Raven. What about if you drive? Yes. Okay. Now, when I was there, Sharon, the parking area was being used by somebody else, but that I don't think is the case anymore. So you can park literally really close to where you bought the ship. That's
walking distance.
It's walking distance. So you would, and again, I think you could organise that via ambassador. So so yeah, it's actually quite easy from that point of view. As far as parking's concerned. So you park up, and I think now you can walk to the ships. When I was doing it, that area was being used, and they had to sort of bus people. So do check on that; it's really worth it. Yeah, it's Penny asking.
I think Penny's the one that wants to know when we can book.
Yeah. Send the email, and as soon as we finish this, Lizzie will grab those emails and she will give you a call. And we have Terry from the USA saying very cool. It is,
Yeah,
and
again,
cool. Again, our Americans, we do have our American channel. Our Americans, you can book. It's just that you would obviously need to make your own way over to the UK and stuff, but I'm sure that can be organized. So just to go through this very, very briefly one more time. This is the bucket list, the search for the Northern Lights. And I definitely want to see who gets the best photograph on that one. There she is, the Ambience, So I think it's about 1,300, 1,400, something like that. It's it's a beautiful ship. It's an old ship, but a beautiful ship.
1,200.
1,200. Yeah. Now this itinerary, 14 nights. Again, the photography, the photographs you're going to get is just going to be absolutely stunning. And there's the map. That's where you're going. All these graphics will be posted by Steve, by the way, as well. And that's the deal for 14 nights. And it's 10% deposit. And Lizzie can get you booked. Fantastic. Lizzie, I think we've got one more comment. I'm in the Northeast. We'll consider driving and offer a lift to anyone needing one. Penny, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you, Penny.
One more thing. Thank you, Penny. You just reminded about one more thing, yeah? Lizzie will have a group, yeah? You will post a link to
I've got a group set up already, and I'll post the link for everyone to join to get to know each other.
So, Penny, all you need to do is join that group. We'll make sure your links are there and post with that offer. And then you can obviously talk to each other about what we're going to do. Fantastic. Lizzie, this is an amazing cruise.
I know, so excited.
I know you are. I can tell. I can't wait to see the photographs as well and hear all about it. I'm going to let everybody go now. Thank you for everybody who's watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. And please email passionforcruises@gmail.com or phone the office tomorrow. The office will be open tomorrow.
9 o'clock tomorrow.
9 o'clock. The number's down there, and everybody can get you booked on as well. So, and the number is 029 2061 9961. I sound like I know what I'm doing, don't I? But I don't. Lizzie, thank you.
Thank you, and bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.